Well, hey, welcome back to the channel. After doing 3 videos yesterday, I took a little bit of time off today. It was kind of nice. I did some trading. I hung out with the kids and the dog while my wife went to the office. I got my hair cut. I went and got a massage. What a day. And now we're going to talk about fish. This kind of fish. Look at this. Aqua Bounty Technologies. They did it again. It's like the time of offerings. I heard one person talk about it this way, right? People are talking about this stock market right now, what we're going through right now, being compared to the dot-com bubble. Now, the big difference between then and now is that companies are taking advantage of what's going on right now by doing direct and public offerings. They're trying to raise capital while they can, while their stock prices are high. And that seems to be the big difference between now. I'm not saying we're in a bubble, but we are at some pretty steep valuations for some of these companies. Now, this company, Aqua Bounty Technologies, if you don't know what they do, they raise salmon. They raise genetically modified salmon. They are the only FDA-approved genetically modified meat in the entire U.S. Pretty sweet. The only and the first. That's a huge milestone for anyone. Now, a lot of you guys are like, oh, it's Frankenfish. It's freaking me out. I've seen some Frankenfish before. There's one up on the screen right now. That doesn't look anything like these cute salmon. Look, it looks just like a normal salmon. It just grows faster. It doesn't take 3 years to get to maturity. It only takes like 18 months. Much quicker. So, that's what Aqua Bounty does. Now, Aqua Bounty, their stock has been on a tear lately. If we go back and look at like the 3-month chart, let's do 6 months. If we look at the 6-month chart, look at this, guys. We go to the 6-month. This was trading in like the $4 range back in November. It was trading in the $2, $3 range, even like under $2.50 just back in August. We've been making Aqua Bounty videos for a little while, probably since, I don't know, October or so, maybe September even. And I think it's a really cool company. Now, I don't talk about it very often, but if you would have bought it back at $2.50, you're doing pretty good. You 4X'd. So, it got up to, at one point, $13.32 not that long ago, just back on the 25th. So, this stock has gone on a tremendous run. Now, this is a company that isn't selling their salmon yet here in the U.S. They are selling it in Canada, but they're not selling it here in the U.S. yet. And we're already at a point where this company is worth almost $500 million. They have a big market cap. So they're also working on other genetically modified fish as well, like tilapia, for instance. And tilapia is a popular fish as well. But let's look at what they're doing. They're doing another public offering. They've done one in the past. They registered a shelf offering actually back on January 25th on those big highs. So Aqua Bounty Technologies, a land-based aquaculture company utilizing technology to enhance productivity and sustainability, today announced that it has commenced a proposed underwritten public offering of common stock of the company. In addition, the company expects to grant the underwriters again another offering of 30-day option to purchase additional shares of common stock at the public offering price, less underwriting discounts and commissions. The offering is subject to market and the other conditions, yada blah. So we just similar to what we just talked about yesterday with Open Door, we do not have a price for this offering yet. We don't have a share price. I would anticipate it would be, lower than $13, probably lower than $10.73 where it's trading now. But this may be an opportunity to get in on this company before their revenue explodes over the next few years. And we do anticipate a big chunk of revenue coming in over the next few years. They're building another farm in Kentucky, I believe. And they're going to start growing the salmon and selling it to the market here in the U.S. Now, along with any GMO, anything, there's been a huge stigma with GMO everything, especially here in the U.S. and Europe. and I could see that being a potential downfall of them going to market. I think people are going to have to get comfortable with the first FDA approved genetically modified meat in the entire country. Now, I think it's going to take some time. I think, first of all, they will probably go to the restaurant space. They've talked about that. And then they will go direct to consumers after that as well. But there's a huge market for salmon. Massive market for salmon. I would encourage you guys to look at some of the other videos that I've made on Aqua Bounty Technologies. I think it's a good potential long-term hold for the company, but this may be a good setup for a potential swing trade in the future, depending on how the stock reacts and where the offering is, right? We could see a drop down to these previous levels of even in the $8 range. That seems to be really good support levels. We could see it drop down to $9.50 and then bounce from there. That's probably more likely with the momentum that this stock has had recently. But this could be a really good setup for a long-term entry or a short-term swing trade if you're into that sort of thing as well. And we talk about that a lot on this channel. Guys, we're up over 1,100 members strong now over on the Discord and the Patreon. Remember, there are limited spots available. My guess in the next month or two, we will be full over there, and we will only let people in based on invitation and referral. We talked about it yesterday over on the Discord, and we did a live stream as well with Discord members, and we talked about the idea of quality over quantity, because there are a lot of Discords out there from a lot of different YouTubers, and some of them get kind of crowded. So we want to make sure that people are able to ask questions, people are able to learn from each other, people are able to share news, and it doesn't get just drowned out. Also, I want to be as active as possible over there and keep it moderator free and robot free, and I think that's a good thing. So if you're interested in joining, there'll be a link down in the description below. I would love to see you over there. If you're still having any sort of issues with like Robinhood or anything like that, there is a link down in the description for WeBull as well. They're still giving away free stocks when you sign up and deposit $100. So that's a really good way to get some extra money for yourself. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. Let me know how you feel about Aqua Bounty and this new public offering. I saw that at least a couple of you commented on one of my old Aqua Bounty videos, so I know some of you are thinking about this offering. So thank you so much for joining me for another video. Again, I'm Richard Allen. If you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.